Hey, yeah, man, it's Friday. Happy Friday. I'm excited today because we're gonna play some Egg Infusion, and I've been playing a bit of this throughout the week, and it's been super fun. Um, so yeah, let's jump right in. There's this, which is like I spoke about this in like my video that I made earlier. But there's also like the combo Serat City Grid that I might play a bit later. I haven't tried this, but I imagine this won't. I imagine it won't be that great, but I think we should be able to make it work. And if we can, that'll be pretty sick. Um, yeah, and there's also the Asa, which I kind of filled out a little bit more. You just gotta fill in the ice for this. I don't know. This is probably like a more boring version of Egg Infusion, I think. But yeah, if we feel like we might do that. But yeah, gonna play some Egg Infusion today. Should be a good time. Corp. And we'll just pull up. Let's see here. Oh, that probably looked weird. And all right, I might have to resize that once we start, but that's what we're playing. I've played it a bit. It's so much fun. That's no mun. Egg Infusion's so hot right now. Really, I haven't seen it. I haven't been playing too much, but I don't know. I feel like I've seen a lot more in terms of corp side. What have I played against? I've just been playing like trying a couple shapers. So played against an outfit, played against an Asmari. Yeah, I haven't seen it. Haven't seen it. What are they doing? At least in my circle. Okay. Yeah, I'm curious as to what they're doing because it seems like my first reaction to Vladgrid was kind of the Cyberdex Sandbox and Nisei Mark II, and like you don't have to play Nisei. You could play like Offworld Office is probably fine too, but there's just a lot of good 4-2s for Jinteki to score specifically. Um, they are neutral agendas, but I think a Jinteki Glacier is able to leverage it a bit better. Um, in the video that I made, in building the concept of this deck, I had what do you call it? Daily quest in here, and then I just couldn't figure out the influence. So it's like I don't want to only play one blood grid. Oh, my sounds are on. We'll just do this. Okay. Okay, it's Erin. I've played against Erin. Although I think she's playing a Maw deck. I don't remember if I was playing this list or not when I was playing against her. This is a bad hand. That is fine, I guess. Mostly just tempo, late game oboe, nothing spicy. I think people just got excited because of Anemone. Yeah, I only have one in this deck. And to be honest, I've used it more like a... I've used Anemone more as an Egg Infusion food. Just because like the opportunities where you want to res it to protect an oboe is rather rare, and with Vladgrid and Divert Power giving you the ability to fast advance oboe, it kind of allows you to it kind of allows you to not install oboe in the remote, so it's kind of nice. Okay, wait. Let's take our turn first. We have to mind game HQ. This is kind of sad. We'll just play slow. I really want to push out a sandbox, especially against Big Max. You just like get an end the run and then just push out agendas against them is really good. But I don't like mind game's not good enough, and Chiashi costs 12, and we don't have that kind of money right now, so we'll probably just have to ice up and find money, find Spin Doctor. Getting Light the Fire down right away. Oh, we found a celebrity gift. That's unfortunate. Okay, we might pre-install a piece of ice. Anansi? Sure. Oh, I can move everything over a bit. Oh, and I can zoom in. That's good. I'll zoom in a second. I've had worse daily cast Hippo, discard Black Orchestra. That's fine. We have a mind game on HQ. It's not great. It's not great at all. We don't really want to gift this hand. Do we? If they run HQ in mind game and just break this with Black Orchestra and then just steal these points, that's really bad. So we probably have to score. Okay, let's draw. Kukugo's good. I really like the Maryland campaigns. They've done. I feel like they're really what this deck wants. Let's zoom in a little bit. Let's see what that looks like. 1, 2. We can probably zoom in again. There we go. How's that? Pretty good. Run amok. 5 credits. We can resin a Nancy and have it fire, and then it'll die. It's probably not worth it. Just let her come in. Every Big Max has run amok at the good times. Do I pop a Maryland to save it? No. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, a second gift. That's not bad. You always want to see double gift, because you can gift once, and then the second one's there's no drawback to the second one, right? We might just jam here, because they don't have paperclip, so we can Kukugo end the run. And I'll double advance, because it looks more like other stuff when you double advance. And also I can put something else in the remote next turn. If we top deck a Rashida, that'd be really good. Or we could just Macrophage on HQ is fine as well after this score. And then with Macrophage on HQ, we're probably good to gift. Okay, so the run amok's super annoying here. We'll lose the Anansi and make them run archives. Okay. I don't have a choice. Don't have a choice. I could just res it. I wish I had 8 credits right now. Alright. So this is going to end the run. We should get this scored. She's probably going to... Oh, really? Okay, so I'm at 2 credits. This is a great time to get a free access on HQ and R&D. But she decided to not go for it, which is very surprising to me. So we'll do that. We'll purge. We'll just go ahead and put a Macrophage on HQ, just so we don't show what's in HQ, and the next time we're good to Celebrity Gift. This is good. Yeah, playing Glacier decks like Egg Infusion, the opening's always the hardest part. It's very tricky to navigate. But if If we can get to next turn without having to res a piece of ice, and we can gift to next turn, then we should be in the clear. Because then we can gift 2 turns in a row, and we'll have money, and then hopefully we'll draw a bit more ice. Free run on R&D is fine. Spin Doctor. I would have liked to have that. Okay, so we gift, we go to 10, which is not enough to res the Chiashi. We have 3 Black Orchestras and an MK in the bin. Macrophage is strong on HQ. So there's nothing to worry about there. So we like, do we gift and then ice R&D? We gift and we can gift and put the Biovault in the remote. That's not bad. Let me just take a credit. We're just gonna take a credit. Oh, I should have trashed the pad tap maybe? Maybe. Maybe we'll do it next turn. Because if I trash the pad tab now, we're at 7. You don't want to be at 7 credits. You want to threaten a Nancy res. This is a good one. So we can hippo this for 12. Oh, we don't have 12. It's firing. We're gaining money. That's fine. No viruses on the board, no viruses in the bin. And we're gonna pay $1 to continue. Sure. So if we res Mind Game, is that worth it? There might be more value in not showing what this ice is. Because she's going to bid 0, so we have to pay $1, and then it kicks her out. I guess that's fine. Yeah, so we're going to bid 1 here, and she's going to bid 0, and then we're going to kick her to the Kokugo, I guess, and then she'll just bounce off the Kokugo. Server 1. It's like paying. It's like if Mind Game cost $1 and it's an end the run, which is fine. The thing is, like, she didn't pay for the trace on the macrophage, so the first sub purging doesn't matter anymore. So now HQ is 2 credits. Yeah, she's bouncing out through the Kuko. Mystic Mamie plays I've had worse. Aeneas Informant. There's a lot of Aeneas Informants in Max these days, eh? No Rebirth in the bin yet. Laundry Archives. How many of those have we seen? All 3. Okay, so that's good. So we don't have to cover up archives. Unless we want to respect, what do you call it? Unless we want to respect Omar. Which we don't have to yet. Although we probably should. How's everyone doing? How's your week been? I know that there's been a lot of like lag on JNet over the last while, and there's been a lot of like server resets and a lot of like juggling around. Ooh, we're getting 4 net damage. I'll take 4 net damage. Botulus, Moshing Hippo. Those are excellent hits. That's amazing. That's amazing. Double Botulus. It's amazing. Vladgrid coming in. It's good. We just need more money. Paying 12 was a lot. We should probably get an Ice on Archives. The Conjun on Archives? We can probably just jam the Nisei too, actually. Although we should probably just spend some turns purging. Let's do this. Let's install that there. Do we hold the Kakugo? Let's put this on server 1. We'll just take a credit. We're gonna purge next turn for $4. Oh, we got the paperclip. Oh, we're just going. Overclock server 1? Overclock R&D. Oh, we're gonna hippo it. Fine. I probably should have protected it. Yeah, that's my mistake. That's okay though. Like we have, it's a lot of money for us, but how many hippos are we through? Both of them. Okay, so there's no more hippos left. That's fine. No more hippos left. Vault, yeah. Do we give Aaron another access? We can't, I don't think. So we have to like install. And then we go like credit. And then next turn we'll purge, and then the turn after we'll go double advanced Vlad Grid, install Biovault. Our remote isn't strong enough for Biovault yet though. There's the Maw, which is fine. Just happy to bounce on 4. It's also fine. Sandbox is a great draw. Kind of. We wanted a hedge fund. Like, well, our Marylands haven't really shown up. We've got 2 gifts, which was good, but then we dumped our money into the Chiachi that got destroyed. There's the Rebirth. So we're gonna have to put the other Kakugo on Archives, assuming we don't lose it to Maw. Oh, she's gonna pick up a hippo here. That's unfortunate. Hello, I am here for the memes. Alright, Phil. We'll do the memes. We'll do the memes. These are good memes. I assume you're referring to the Surat combo deck. It's a good one. Oh, we're picking up a gamble. We're not picking up a... No, we lost the Kakugo. Come on. Okay, spin's good. Oh, we lost the Kakugo. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's fine, but we can't res it. And then we'll just dump a Nisei, because we want to score a sandbox. We probably want a Spin Doctor back. So we're going to have to like spin the Nisei and the Spin Doctor, and then we'll have to leave the ice in the bin, which is kind of unfortunate. Gamble, Omaran. Yeah, like we just have to let this happen, and then next turn we'll purge, and then we can res the Anansi. We have to really hope she doesn't pick up a hippo here. Although I'd be very surprised if she doesn't. Oh, wow. I'm very surprised we're not picking up hippo. Please trash that. Okay, fine. We're gonna deuces. So she wants card draw because we're not max anymore. Seeing the Anansi in Archives, that's good information. We're probably gonna run Archives here or run the spin. Yep. Do we leave an agenda in there? I think we do. Just to get the spin back, because I don't imagine she'll just make a normal run on Archives, so Botchless there, that's fine. Thimblerig's a good draw. Or just Purge, that's fine. I purge the Botchless straight away. She does get $1 off of that. It's a problem. It is a problem. If we get a second sandbox cord, that'll be sick. We're running? Sure. So we're definitely picking up a hippo now, right? We gotta be. We gotta be. Liberated. Well, I guess we need money. That's good. Saw the Thimblerig, Mada, Biovault, both fine. We find a hedge fund. So we'll go Purge. Next turn we'll like hedge fund Thimblerig somewhere. It's not bad. One thing that we'll keep in mind is that the Thimblerig is actually quite taxing as long as she keeps running. Because every time she runs, she's spending money. So if she keeps herself low to the ground on money, like eventually a Thimblerig here can just, we can just like Thimblerig swap down the server. Ooh, ooh. We want to play with fire. Do we want to play with fire? It's very tempting. So we can go like gift hedge fund this turn. She gets a decent chance on stealing an agenda. She might just run through HQ. That still costs quite a bit of money for her. Yeah, let's do it. At least there's no oboe. And like it's kind of an awkward turn to try to run HQ. Oh, she's not doing it. Okay, that's really good. Although Botchless gets the 3 counters, which is kind of a concern. It's kind of a concern. Maryland campaigns, fine. Conjun. Okay, so what do we do here? We can go like Thimblerig, double advance. Or Conjun's annoying, but it's probably not good enough. So we probably wanted like Thimblerig her down the server. So yeah, let's go Thimblerig, double advance. This might look like an oboe that's been sitting there the whole time, and she's gonna want to run this. And if we're really lucky, she doesn't consider the 4 credit trash cost of Vladgrid. So she gets to the bottom of the server, accesses, and doesn't have enough money to trash. That would be the ideal situation. Rather unlikely, because she's at 14 right now. So 3, 6, 9 is enough. Run amok. When the runner encounters this ice, you secretly spend money. If you and the runner spend a different number of credits, you force the runner to encounter another piece of ice. Do we want to... Is this my choice? No, it's the runner's choice. Okay. We could pop it to make her run Archives, and then she'll steal the Nisei in there. Resin Conjun's not bad, although we do lose it. That's so awful. I hate Run Amok. It's such an annoying card. It's $3. Okay, fine. Come on in. Oh, she doesn't have the cards to steal. Okay, so this was a misplay. If this was an oboe, which it's not. That would have been a funny oboe. That's quite the mistake, accessing that on 3. But it was fine. Okay, so we're taking advantage of the Anansi on Botulus. We're going to come into HQ. We got a 50-50 to steal an agenda. It's almost... I don't know. I'm fine either way, because like she either steals one and doesn't get the Maw Trash, or she sees a different card and then just rolls another 50-50 to trash an agenda. We're getting another Deuces. Still no Hippo. I'm really surprised. Thimblerig's good. Install Thimblerig. Install Advance. Yeah, right? Because we can bounce her into the Anansi now? Let's go. Install server 1, which costs us 1, 2, 3 credits. We're at 8. And as long as we can protect it, we can score and gain 8. So we have 5 credits to protect this sandbox, which is probably just going to be 2 Thimble Regresses. Okay, how do we do this? Res Thimblerig. Break. Swap. Break. Swap. Break. Okay, wait. Okay. Because we could also Conjun and make her deal with the Anansi twice. Because the Conjun side game can bounce her into the Anansi. How do we do this? So break. I can't move it here, so it costs 3, 6, 9. No. 3, 6, boop. 9, 12, 13. So this Anansi has to fire if we just use the Thimble Rigs. Now if we don't, then we can bounce her into the Anansi now. Something happens. And then we res the Conjun. We try to Conjun her into the Anansi a second time. And then she has to break the Anansi the second time, which she will be able to. And then hit the Kakugo. Would also bounce into the Macrophage. No, but that gives her money. Tough. Res. I think Conjun's probably annoying enough. So we go res Thimblerig, move, bounce. Yeah, it's fine. If we had a Nisei counter, this would be so good. Because then we can like manipulate our ice Nisei and then go again and then Egg Infusion boop. Okay, we're breaking. We're continuing. we're swapping. Do we swap with the Conjun? Just to make her hit the Anansi twice? I think we do. I think we'll just have to like use the Conjun. Yeah, okay, so we'll say no. And then we'll bounce her now. And then we'll move her to archives. She's gonna pick up two agendas here. Or no, one agenda. What am I talking about? The Nisei. And then we have the Conjun still. My favorite Chiriboga card? Which one? We're breaking the rearranged top 5 cards and we're dealing 8 damage. Okay. Draw a card. Yes. Thimblerig. Fine. We lost Maw and Moshing Deuces Rizeki. What is that? Wait a second. Have we've been April Fools? Have I been missing stuff? Things have hats on them. We've been April Fools. Interesting. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, so now she's gonna run again. We're gonna pay $3 for this. The question is, because she has to break the Anansi, assuming we win the side game. She has to break the Anansi, which costs 3, 6, 9, and then she has to pay another $3 on Thimblerig. So she has exact credits right now to get in. So we'll just take the net damage. Or we'll, you know what I mean. Yeah, we're gonna leave the Kakugo here, unless I did my math wrong, which I don't think I did. 3, 6, 9. Yeah, so it costs 9 to break this, so we're gonna Conjure. Oh, but she can't spend money. Shoot. This was a mistake. I should have swapped. This was definitely a mistake. Oh, this was a mistake. Because she might spend money on the Conjun side game. I think we spend 1 again. Oh, no. So there was a world where we scored here. Although I don't know if she would have played it differently. If she would have done the math. Because if I swap the Thimblerig down, it costs another $3 to get through it again. And she has to pay 9 to break the Anansi, which means she can't spend money on the Conjun. So as long as I spend $1, well, I mean, I could spend 1 or 2, right? And that would be what the side game is $1 or $2, and then she has to spend 0 in order to get in, which means she has to break the Anansi. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Okay, this is fine. She has no cards. Let's swap this down. We're gonna put the Maryland in there for sure. DNA tracker. Hedge fund is good. We'll just throw the Maryland in there. We want a Rashida. Have we drawn none of those? We've drawn no Rashidas. Yeah, Rashida this turn would have been great. But no Rashida. This is gonna give us both $2. Let's say no. Let's purge. Did we install the other? No, we lost the other thimble rig. Okay. Because we need the hedge fund. The DNA tracker's probably worth keeping, to be honest. And the bio vaults are probably also worth keeping, so we're probably just going to throw the thimble rig away. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, your favorite Chirboga card is thimble rig? I like thimble rig so much. Yeah. I really wanted to make a... There was like an alt art thing that I had the opportunity to do, and I wanted to make a thimble rig one, but there's already a thimble rig alt art out there, so I didn't. Oh, Spin Doctor is a great draw. Okay. So we go like hedge fund, install. We just like double install Biovault, and then next turn we go install spin, divert power. Oh, install spin, install DNA tracker, divert power. It's not great. It's not great. But we're probably gonna have to DNA tracker archives if we make that play, unless we purge. We might just purge next turn too. Oh. What? Why? Okay. I'm okay with that. Because I have nothing in HQ. We're gonna get a Steve pickup. Yeah, there's the hippos. That's fine. We lost the DNA tracker. That's unfortunate. We have an Anansi in the bin too. So we only have two... We only have two... Oh, we only have one piece of ice left. We only have one Anansi left in terms of like big ice. Do we want to swap Thimble Rig? No, we do not. Anemone? Okay, so we'll install spin and res spin and try to drop this place here. Mind game. Okay. Wow. Okay, so I guess we don't use the divert. Mind game's a fine draw though. She might come in and hippo the Anansi. Is that fine? That might be fine. We're just gonna ice R&D. And then install server 1. Yeah, we're gonna give her the window to hippo the Anansi. Like, the other thing we could have done was put the mind game on archives, and then she can't hippo the Anansi, but then she probably hippos the Kakugo and runs R&D, and then I think that's more of a problem, because right now she's probably gonna Omar into HQ still. So we'll let this happen, because now there's no more hippos. So we'll just like pick up an ice out of R&D, and she messed up the order too. She should have pressured the Spin Doctor first, make us pop the Spin Doctor before trashing the Anansi. Because she might maw something that we spin back, and also because of the Anansis. We mod the divert power. That's fine. It's not necessarily needed right now. We'll just pick up the Anansis back. These pad taps are getting her a lot of money. And we're going to start labor rights. It's a close game. It's a very close game. Our sandboxes are gone. That's the saddest part of all this. Yeah, actually, we're gonna swap it with this. We want unresed at the bottom of the server, and we'll pop that. We'll pick up an Anansi. That's really good. Trashing the pad taps is not the play. Maryland campaign in the remote's also probably not the play. That's fine. If she runs here... Ooh, I should have installed the anemone. Yeah, it was a mistake, because we wanna hit the labor rights to net damage. Yeah, that was a mistake. We should have installed the anemone. Because now we're gonna lose it to Ma. Dang. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Because otherwise we just keep labor righting. That's anemone's my only way of direct net damage at this point. Another botulus. Okay. We'll just throw a Maryland out there and then double advance the Vlad grid. That's fine. I'm relatively okay with this board. Considering that things have not gone great, this is a fine board. She's probably going to run this. Running archives. We're paying $6 for a Steve trigger. Is that worth it? Or we're accessing R&D? We are accessing R&D. Swap Thimble Rig. No. Second Anansi. I like to see that. You do like to see that. So we'll go like Ice Archives. Credit. She knows it's the Anansi that's there. Which means she'll probably pivot to R&D, but we can Thimble Rig the Anansi to R&D if that happens. If we top deck a 4-2, like a Nisei, that would be amazing. We can score it. If we top deck anything else, ooh. Sure. This just sucks money. That's amazing. Then we're jacking out, right? Yeah, okay. Pretty sure that was a bad run. So we can Thimble the Anansi onto R&D. Yeah, I think we do that. We can also Thimble it to the remote and then move the Anansi to the remote. No, let's do that. Okay. Divert power's good, I guess. This is a fine purge, and then we lose the divert power. That's fine. I was AFK for a while. Is this the same game? Yeah, it is. We've been going for 40 minutes. It's a long one. It is turn... Well, we're playing against Big Max, so Big Max has been able to play the long haul, and we're in the labor rights phase. Ooh, we ran this for a Nice informant money. Interesting. Oh, and we mod the divert power. Yeah, that makes sense. For what it's worth, I could have played the divert power and unresed and re-resed the Marylands for more money. Another Botulus? Okay. Oh, we're over MU now. So we're probably going to lose the MK. We're losing the Orchestra. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to move the Thimble Rig to HQ. Maryland, shuffle Maryland, drew a magnet. Yes, that is what we like to see. That is 100% what we like to see. Okay, we have... Our divert powers are gone. We have one more Spin Doctor. We don't really want to draw. We probably go and Magnet Archives, and then we'll Thimble Rig back the Mind Game. So let's go Magnet Archives. And then we double advance. Yeah. Just to make use of our clicks. She might run this, but like you have to take a Kakugo damage, you have to play a Conjure side game, and then we can buy a vault. So it's not a good run. Well, it's not a good run. It might be a good run. We're just running for Aeneas money. That's interesting. It's a good turn. It's gonna go away next turn though. We need to draw a Nisei. Like now. Okay, we can swap the Thimble Rig with the Mind Game. So now Archives looks weak, but it's actually not, because there's a magnet there. And then we'll score this Nisei, because we're good at drawing cards. This is good. We still have 2 counters for the Bio Vault if we need it. Phil, how are you holding up? You're here for the memes, but Aaron is keeping me occupied. Well, I'll play the other deck next game. We'll switch around. We'll switch around. Yeah, we'll play the other deck next game. See if we can get a kill with it. Running the remote. Okay. So we're losing a card off Kakugo. We're doing a Konjinsai game. And then we can probably Egg Infusion onto the Anansi as well. Breaking, losing Overclock. Konjin. 0, 1, or 2. Dice results 3. That means we should bid 1. Is she going to bid 1 again? Yeah. Let's do 1. We're going to go with... Is it a Nancy where she pays 9? Or Macrophage? Macrophage is not as good, so it's going to be the Anansi. She's going to pay 9. That's good. And then we continue. And then we can either... We have 3 options. We can Biovault. We can res this. She has to pay another $3. And then we can Biovault. Or we can... Nisei counter, or we can boop onto the Anansi. I feel like we get more mileage out of the Mind Game. Because then she pays 3. Or she pays 9 onto the Anansi. That's good too. Let's pop for Anansi. Is she accessing? Oh, she is. There's 3 oboes in the deck. There's only 1 agenda left that's not an oboe. There's 1 Nisei Mark II, and there's 3 oboes in R&D right now. She has a 25% chance to access an agenda, but only one of them is stealable. Maryland campaign on top. Liberated. Okay, we need to maneuver this. We need to maneuver another piece of ice onto the remote. How are you going to do that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I believe there's 18 ice in the deck. 9, 10, 18. Yeah, so there's 2 more ice, and there's also a Spin Doctor. If we swap for Kakugo, that's probably the play. And then we drew Maryland, which we'll just purge. Because we don't really want to draw. So we're just gonna purge. I don't know, maybe drawing is the right play though. Because she is dripping for a lot of money. She's got 2 Rozekis, she's got the 2 pad taps, 2 Anise Informants. So the drawing might be the right play. Because there are cards we want to draw for. But if we draw the Nisei, then it's really awkward. If we draw the Oboe, it's fine. Because we can just score that and win. So I guess we should draw. We'll draw next turn. But yeah, we really want to swap. Oh, actually, we might just swap the Anansi onto here. Swap the Archives Anansi onto here, maybe? Yeah, that might be it. Oh, we have another Liberated. Oh, we're running R&D. Okay. Okay. This was good. Unless it's the Nisei, then it's not good. What's the non-Biovault upgrade? They are both Biovaults. They're both Biovaults. They are safer in the remote than they are in hand, because we lose our cards in hand to Maw. So they are both Biovaults. Okay, let's Thimble Rig this for Anansi. Rashida. Oh, there's still 3 Rashidas in our deck. That's insane. Okay. There's still 3 Rashidas in our deck. Okay, let's draw. Let's draw again. Fine. Get the Nisei in the remote. Fine. If we drew Oboe there, we would win. But like, if finding Nisei is also good, because if we can score the Nisei, then there's only Oboes left, and she can't steal Oboe. So if she can't get to this, then we win, which I don't think she can get to this. Because she has to break the Anansi. We have a Nisei counter, and then we have a Biovault, and then there's also the Kanjin there. So I think we actually managed to pull off this win. That's insane. This game was not looking good. But I'm pretty sure we do pull off this win. I don't think there's anything she can do now. Swap Thimble Rig. Yeah. No. It's not quite GG. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, she knows. 49 minutes, long game. Look at that. 3 Oboes, Spin Doctor, double Rashida, Maryland. See, the reason we were like slow this game was because we didn't draw the Rashidas. So we didn't have the speed with Rashida, so we really just had to draw cards very slowly. I got sloppy near the end. Thought I was winning. Yeah, had a couple runs. Necessary. I probably spelled that wrong. Yeah, there's a couple times where she, like, the one where she accessed the Anansi off the top of R&D, and then we went and installed it on Archives and took 2 credits. That was a bad run. Because we just res that. She has to spend 9. And, like, I'm not doing anything anyways, because I don't want to... Like, once I cleared my hand with a Maw on the board, I don't want to click to draw, because that's really bad for me. So I'm just, like, playing the top card of my deck for the rest of the game, which is what we did. And when the Corp is in that state, them going down to 0 credits with Ice Resed on the board is not a concern for them. You also stayed very cool under pressure. Well done. Yeah, no Rashidas. That made this game super interesting. All three Rashidas and all three oboes at the bottom. Whether or not that's good or bad, it worked out. You usually want to see oboes at the end, but we didn't see it at all. Give my love to the rest of Vancouver. Oh. Okay. All right. Let's look at the other deck. So here's the other deck. So in my video, I had talked about an idea where you stack Hakarl and Anemone on the same server, and you can, for every piece of ice that you have there, every copy of Anemone or Hakarl, you can deal 2 net damage. With Surat City Grid there. So I completed the construction of this stack. So you've got Surat City Grid, you got Prysac to trigger it, and then you're kind of just trying to stack as many of these there, and then hoping the runner runs there, and then you can like kill them with net damage. Your egg infusion, so it kind of combos, kind of doesn't, because if they run a different server, you can egg infusion them to the big server, but if you do that, they can jack out. But sometimes if people don't know what's going on, they won't jack out. So maybe this will work once, and just once. We got replanting here to help us install the ice, because we're going to have a lot of ice on the same server that we're not rezzing. We're only playing 7 agendas because we want to not lose the game, and we're not going to be trying to score, probably. So yeah, that's what that is. I haven't loaded this deck in, so let's do that. What did I call this? Egg infusion. Okay. Okay, we're gonna corp again, and then I will. Oh. I need to make this bigger. Surat City Grid. Okay, we're just gonna cut the name off. There we go. It'll be a fun one. You need 2 Anemone and Hakarl in the server, right? That seems tough, ignoring Anakim and I've had worse. Yeah, I've had worse will be the main issue. But yeah, I need any combination of Anemone and Hakarl, as long as there's 1 Anemone. But obviously, if I have an enemy, it's cheaper. If I have Hakarl, it'll cost me a bit more. Okay, please don't be Anarch. They are Anarch. They're 40 card Anarch. We're gonna celebrity gift and show that we have Surat. Is that what we're doing? Ignoring Anakim, that it worse. Sure, we'll keep this, and then we'll just like set up turn 1 instead of. Or we could just gift. Nope, we're gonna set up. And then next turn we'll probably draw. Oh, okay, that works. Thimble Rig is good. We'll draw and then let's gift. Okay, so then next turn we can gift the same hand again. Be up on a lot of credits, and then we can put the Anemone on R&D. Although showing the Surat really gives away what we're doing. I've had worse is going to be a real problem. Oh no. You just gotta hope they don't have it. It's going to be a real problem. But the good thing is that Lou usually has to play them for card draw. Because we're not like Hoshiko. Oh, we have Diesels in there too. Mind game? Ugh. If we don't res, he's gonna run again. You know what? That's fine. We'll let them run again. Steal. Fine. Okay. Choose card to discard. We are probably not discarding any of these. Actually, the mind game's not needed. Actually, it's fine. It doesn't help us combo though, right? Okay, we'll just say done. Double oboe coming up is a concern. Choose a card to move to HQ. So we want to move. We want to move a lot of cards to HQ, actually. Because we're going to have 5 cards to start a turn. We want to have 7 cards in hand. Because we're going to go gift, install a card. So we want to have 7 cards in hand. So we want to pick up 2 cards here. We can pick up... Probably pick up a Nancy. And we'll probably pick up the Agi. And then we'll draw the Prisec off the top. So we'll pick up... Yeah. And we'll draw the Prisec off the top. So we'll say done. And we'll go double oboe. Surat. Mind game Prisec. Double oboe, Surat, mind game Prisec. Okay. So now we're going to gift again. We're going to show the same 3 cards. And we're going to show the Prisec and the Ike. And then we're going to put... Because the top card of R&D is safe. So we're going to put the Anansi on HQ. No. Yeah. Yeah. Put the Anansi on HQ. And then next turn we probably want to put the... We'll probably go like Anemone R&D, Thimblerig R&D. Just because we probably need an Enrollment R&D. Although we might need the Thimblerig to try to score the oboes that are going to come up. Could be a concern. We definitely want to throw an Ike on Archives though. Ike Archives, Anemone R&D, Mind Game Near Remote. Actually, we probably draw. No, we don't draw. Mind this Archives, Anemone R&D, Mind Game Near Remote. And then we'll probably... Oh, wow. Okay. That's fine. Let's draw once. Let's put the oboe in the remote, and let's put a thimble right there. Looking for Hakarls. That's pretty much it. We're looking for the 3rd copy of Anemone, and we're looking for Hakarls. And we want to stack all of those in R&D. We want to put the Surat and the Prisec on R&D and hope that they don't run R&D. That's the plan. Is it a good plan? Probably not. We'll just take a credit. There's no orchestra in here still, so this is safe for now. It's also safe to Botulus. That's why we installed the Mind Game first and then Thimblerig second. Running R&D. Okay, so we can't res this. So we'll just let them pass after kind of thinking about it. Okay. Yeah, we need a real ice on R&D. Just to... I don't know. Anansi's gonna cost them a bunch of money. That's good. So now we're threatening our ID. So this is really good for us. This res here. So we're gonna pay $9. We're gonna hit the Mind Game. We're probably not gonna res the Mind Game, and we'll just let them in. It's unfortunate. They're gonna get an access here. We're paying 6, are we? Yeah, we are. Yeah, the mind game's not... Yeah, it might be worth rezzing. It might be worth rezzing. It gives them a leech counter either way. You know what? Let's res and pay $1, just so they don't get the HQ access. They should fire. Right? Yeah. We'll wait. We'll let them tell us to fire. Pay 1. Pay 0. Run archives. Oh, I can res this still, right? Yeah. Oh, I could have... This is fine, but I could have used Egg Infusion to move them back into HQ. That's really funny. They don't draw. They lost Botulus and Dirty Laundry. That's good. Botulus, we want to get rid of Botulus. Yeah, we could have booped them back into HQ. Something to keep in mind. I forgot that this lets me res the ice. Because it says that the runner is now running on that server instead of past the mind game. Yeah. Draw a card, install Hippo. Fine. So we're going to lose the Anansi. Oh, okay. Okay. So we go install R&D, install Surat on R&D, take a credit. We have to pay $2. Thinking. Okay, wait. Can we kill them with $4? Install. Oh, we're a card short. Shoot. We are a card short. Okay, so we'll keep the Anemone in HQ. So let's score the oboe. No, we don't do that around here. We don't score oboes around here. Draw. Oh, that's excellent. Okay, we have to protect the Anansi. How much does this cost us? 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we get the Anemone on R&D, and we get the Surat and the price hike on R&D, it costs us $5 to res all of it. Which is what we have, but we have to pay $2 to install the Anemone in R&D. So that's not ideal. We're short $2 right now. We're short $2. Spin Doctor. So we go install spin credit. That'll do the trick. That'll do the trick. Okay. We just gotta hope they don't have Ivan Worse. See, the thing is, if they have Ivan Worse, we probably should concede. In their hand, that is. We know it's in the deck, probably. Okay, so now we have 7 credits. So next turn we can install, and then we'll have the cards in hand too, because we're gonna draw with Spin Doctor. Alright, so we're gonna continue not rezzing. Demolisher to gain a credit. Oh, they're trashing NGO front? Fine. They really should run again if they're trashing a card. But they don't. So that's good. Okay, it might be happening. Replanting. Add 1 of your installed cards to HQ. Install 2 cards from HQ, ignoring all costs. Oh. Oh, yeah. So we can res spin and then play replanting. Okay. Nice. So So then we'll play replanting. Choose an installed card to add to HQ. So let's pick up the Spin Doctor. We're going to install Anemone on R&D, ignoring all costs. We're going to install Surat's City Grid. We'll install the Prisec first on R&D, and then we're going to install Surat's City Grid on R&D. Okay. So if they run R&D right now, and they don't have Vivid Worse in hand, and they don't draw for a 6th card, that's a lot of ifs. Then we win. Install Imp, run the remote. Okay, so we can boop them to R&D here. And we have to give them the option to continue. So let's let them continue on to the Mind Game, because we would rather lose the Mind Game than the Thimble Rig right now. So let's move them to R&D. And let's see if they continue. Okay, they jack out. Fine. Shoot. I have to res this to protect the oboe. And then I can't res this. I have to res this. Kind of sucks, but I do have to res this. Don't run R&D. Although if they would have just continued there, right? There's no way they know our math that well. Okay, yeah, good. Swap Thimble Rig. I guess we can move the Anansi there if we want to. Let's say no. Okay, credit, hedge fund, install spin is the turn. If they steal the oboe now, it might be okay. Keep in mind, like, it does deal net damage to them, so then they have to, like, draw back up. Okay, so we're probably just gonna score the oboe then. Fine. Swap Thimble Rig, no. Prisec is fine. Okay, so let's score oboe. We're at $6. We just need 5. We just need 5. We have to be at 5 credits at all times. If we draw Hakarl, we can replanting it. Hakarl costs us 4 credits to use, because it's 2 credits discounted and then 2 credits discounted on the Anemone. So Hakarl does cost us 4 credits to use. Let's say no. Rashida's a great draw. We have the Black Orchestra now. We can probably res spin. Gift. Okay, gift is good. Gift is good. Gift is good. So let's gift. We'll show this 4. And we'll show... Do we want to show the Surat? Because if we show the Surat, that means there's a chance it's not on R&D. But if we show the Surat, we remind them that we have Surat. So do you think that they remembered that we have Surat? We'll pretend like they forgot. Okay, we're going to pretend like they forgot. So we're going to show them the Thimble Rig. And then we'll go ahead and... I think we put the spin in server 1. Just because I want to keep the Rashida. The replanting is actually kind of valuable. The Surat... We do have Surat Prisec combo, so... We'll just ditch the Thimble Rig. It's not great. Why would they ever run R&D now, though? That's true. That's true. That is an issue. But, you know, as I said, we're just this only has to happen once. But it's true. Or like when we egg infusion boop them, they continue. That's the other thing that we're hoping for. We're gonna Wanton Destruction. let's boop them to R&D. Okay, so we want them to continue the run here, because they do have a window to check out. So if they check out, there's nothing we can do. But if they continue... Alright, let's see if we win. Res, yes. Anemone, yes. Prysac. Oh my goodness, we win. Yes! Oh no! Oh no! We got a meme kill and they left. We did. They continued the run. Oh, okay. We did it first try. First try. This see, like, you don't have to question. Don't question it. Don't question it. It works 100% of the time. It works 100% of the time. And we didn't even get our Hikarls. Like, our Hikarls are way further down, but we can do a lot more damage than that. But again, like, once you have like more than 3 unresed ice on the same server, then it starts to get really suspicious. We did it. Man, I wonder is Phil still there? I'm gonna have to make Phil watch the VOD if he's not there. Because he said he came for the memes, so I decided to cue this right after that first game, and we did it right off the bat. Oh, okay. This has been this whole thing has just been very successful now. 100% win rate. I'm not playing this deck again. We're just gonna leave it. We're just gonna leave it at that. 100%. Egg infusion them to R&D. They pass the ice and approach, so that means they're continuing. And then we pay $5, and we pay $5, deal 6 net damage. And if they had I've had worse, like, we probably lose. Right? Because if they have I've had worse, now we've rezzed all this stuff, which is fine. Like, this is like a do 1 net damage routine that they have to pay $3 through every time. But we have to figure out how to win the game after that. I just realized you did it with Surat, not dragging them through the whole server. Yeah. It's such a nice meme kill. Yeah. So with Surat, you don't have to, like, it's not just the fact that I stacked 3 anemones. I get to res all of it in the same paidability window. And then with Hikarl too, like, it gets much fancier with Hikarl, but with Hikarl you get to res Hikarl, and then use Hikarl to de-res anemone, and then use Surat to re-res the same anemone. This worked well because we drew the Spin Doctors. The Spin Doctors really helped us keep our cards up in hand. All right. Okay, this was good. I'm gonna cue the other deck. We're gonna play another game of Glacier Agi. Unless I don't know, what do y'all want to see? We could play, if you really want, we can try this again. But it's hard to argue with maintaining a 100% win rate, or not just win rate, success rate on the combo. Strat isn't unique, so you can put all your Hikarls on a different server. No, I can't, because Hikarl and Anemone both require the run to be on that server. So it won't. Hikarl's ability won't trigger if it's on a different server. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Yeah, it has to be a run during a run on that server, which we are kind of taking advantage of the wording because it's during a run on the server, but they're not necessarily approaching that ice at this moment. But it is still during a run on that server. Do y'all want to see another game with here, let me remove my deck listing. Should I play Fast Advance Glacier with Vladgrid Egg Infusion, or we could play? I could play Rush outfit. We could try the Cabo Congress deck. I haven't tried Cutlatery. This deck seems super interesting, and it's something I haven't tried yet. So, any preferences? We could play Argus as well. We can play 3-2 Argus. Haven't tried 3-2 Argus either. Unfortunate, but Rules likes to keep us from abusing weird mechanics like that. Yes. Oh, this is good. I wonder. I have to post this now, right? With a 100% success rate. 100% success rate. That's what I'm gonna post this after. We're gonna post this after, and people are gonna try it, and it's not gonna work. This is the kind of deck where you look at it and you go, "Oh, cool," and then you don't try it and you move to a different deck because it's so hard to try to pull it off. It'll be decklist of the week, and then Andre will have to play it. I mean, he had to play the Kusanagi one, although I want to say there's something about that. Like I think I watched a bit of that, and he wasn't able to pull it off. But the thing is, like the thing about decks like this is that once you post it, people know about it. Especially if it gets decklist of the week, then it's never gonna work. Like the Kusanagi one is just it's very obvious because you have a one counter Kusanagi, and this one you just have like you can abuse it because you have this server that you don't want to res until it's lethal. So they kind of just like keep running that server. So you kind of have to put something else. Like you want to put another ice in that server, but then you're just paying ice install costs like crazy. Did you see me killing Andre with Brainstorm? I think I need to retire that deck now. I did. That was highlighted in the Nisei article. The community roundup. I was like, then forget all about your seconds video and watch the beautiful moment 58 in this video, and that's the moment where you killed with Brainstorm. That was good. Okay. Yeah. Any preferences on what deck to play? I need to go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll be back in like a minute. But let me know. Out of the decks here, or we could also build like a Vladgrid NBN, which Brandon was telling me about. I don't have it built, but like I think that's something we can throw together if we want to try Vladgrid NBN as well. All right, I'll be right back. All right. We're back. Let's do. What am I feeling like today? I kind of want to run. We could try the lat deck. Play some cutlery lat. Let's try that. So we had like a rather long game with the egg infusion already. So let's try the lat. I don't really feel like deck building today. Yeah. Is the lat stock from Netrunner DB? It is. I assume that means is it straight from Netrunner DB? It is not directly, but the name is the same because it is mostly copied from Netrunner DB. Let me just check to make sure. Okay, we're good. Actually, here, let me pull it up on the other tab. Give me a second. And then we'll turn this on. Okay. The lat is. Why is this smaller? Oh, okay. We gotta do this. There we go. There we go. The lat is it's almost straight from Netrunner DB. I believe the original version did not have Citadel in there, and it did not have one copy of Deep Dive, and I think it played something that was worth 1 influence. And it played Ika as the Sentry Breaker, but putting in Revolver as a Sentry Breaker here I think makes a lot of sense, because you've got this limited use Sentry Breaker that's super efficient, and then you've got Ice Destruction. So that makes a lot of sense to me, and I wanted to do that. I'm looking at this more now. It's like, why do I have Citadel? Like, I guess Citadel's just for the CTM matchup. We'll see if that's good enough, because there's no Rozekis in this deck, so we're going rather aggressively. Yeah, there's no Rozekis in this deck. So I might cut the Citadel for another Telework. We're actually going to do that now. I think another Telework could do this deck quite well. If this will load. There we go. Telework, Citadel, save. Then I need to reselect the deck. April 1st. There you go. The 1 influence option was Fenris. Oh, okay. What was the other 2 influence then? I'm just updating the deck on the other tab. This might look weird for a second. Okay. And then we can make this smaller again. Deuces, which is just filler. Yeah. That's right. But it can do a bit of work against CTM. Yeah, for sure. Deuces is good. It's probably just an overall tough match against CTM, though, because trashing Ice triggers their ID, triggers Ares. But like, you might be able to just use your Burst Econ and set up prepaid and try to like stay on top of them. I can see that happening. Anacam, prepaid, and just cycling through events. We'll see. I've never played this deck. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Deep Dive is not a good card in the opening. Against Palana. Ugh. Install, hit it, creative. It's okay that we don't have card draw. We probably want to just mulligan for Anacam. Or prepaid? There's a lot of programs in our deck that we don't want, though. You know what? This is fine. We're lat. We can draw cards. They're also Palana. Does this trigger end of my turn? Yeah, it does. Okay. Alright, 3 cards. I'm happy to just laundry one of these, so let's do it. House of Knives. Okay. Vertica Cipher. Lost the Deep Dive. That's fine. Lost the Telework is also fine. These are the 2 best cards in our hand. Let's let them keep it, I guess. And then we'll draw a card and take a credit, and then we'll lat draw. Interesting. Diesel is good. We should be able to diesel, click for a card, play 2 cards, and then get a lat draw again. Installing another card. So we ran both cards last turn, so we don't need to run this one. Paperclip. Okay. So we'll go draw. Install voice pad, play creative. Get another creative. Get the daily cast down. We need to be careful not to use all our cards, because we're seem to be on some kind of mill plan. Maybe. 3 cards in hand. So we want to play 3 cards. They're at $7, so running here is not the worst. Running here is not the worst. Let's run. It's not a Nancy. It's not getting rezzed. Snare costs money. Vertica Cipher is the worst case here. Prysac is fine, also costs money. We'll trash that. Snare also costs money. That's fine. We can go draw. Although, if they have tag punishment, I guess we die. What is happening? Okay, we'll just do the tag. What did we lose? Simulchip is the only notable one. The rest of it's just money we can get back. They can't boom yet 1 credit. Yeah, they can high profile, though. Oh, we would have drawn up to 4 cards, actually. So, yeah. Okay, Snare they can play. We can click for 3 cards and take a credit and get a lat draw. I think we are just playing mill. So we'll have to play with that in mind. We do have 2 Harmony AR therapies. Card in server 3. We didn't res that before. We're probably not going to res it again. We could overclock to install Revolver. Install Unity would be a bit better use of that. Just to get it down. That's fine. Let's do it. Yeah, so Unity is a better use of our money. Vertica Cipher? Jeez. Okay. That's fine. We'll leave it. We will draw 2 cards, put a daily cast down, and then get a lat draw, I guess. Forked. We do want to install the prepaids. Those do represent money. Ice on server, maybe data loop. That's true. That's true. I imagine it's just it's like you probably just play around a Nazi here. Like, we can't break that right now, so it's kind of an issue. Draw, install, take a credit. So they're at 8. Let's diesel. Revolver, Anacam, Dirty Laundry. No place to laundry. No place to laundry. What do we do about that? We'll just let this happen. So we'll go like install Anacam, install prepaid. And then we'll get a lap draw. It's not the greatest. It's not the greatest. Gamble's really good. Install second card server 3. Sure. Okay, so we'll go gamble, draw, install revolver, run. Draw first. Gamble. Oh, I forgot we drew with Anacam. That's right. We'll install revolver. We'll run last click. We could have not drawn. Yeah, draw was bad. We should have played the gamble first. So this we can break with 3 counters, and then we can fork it next turn. We're probably going to like hit a Prysac here. We could lose the forked. That's a risk we'll take. I think this is an agenda. Yeah, it is. It's a Jumon. Okay. Lost the SMC. Taking a tag. Trashing the Prysac. And we have 1 tag and we get a lat draw because we lost a card off the Prysac. Beautiful. Installing another card in there. Because we probably can't run it. Which is probably correct. Although there's... Like, what ends the run with 4 credits in a deck like this? Probably nothing. So we can probably, like, laundry and then fork this. That would be pretty OP. Pretty OP. Usually Anansi's going R&D, right? So we're going to Dirty Laundry R&D. Anemone. Sure. Oh, we kept the forked and the AR. Okay. Okay. I have to pay $1 to break this. $2. Oh, I have to boost strength. Right. Okay, fine. We'll pay $2. $2 to prevent a net damage. Oboe on top. Fine. Oh, I guess we go and steal that now, hey? Or we can forked the Anansi. Steal Oboe or forked Anansi? What's better long term? How much does this cost us? 1, 2, 3, 4. It costs us $4. So we take a credit, we can trash the Anansi. Yeah. Draw. Take a credit. We're gonna trash the Anansi. I think this is better. Oh. Oh, okay. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. So I have to match strength, and then I have to break, and then break. I think Cutlatery is usually automated. Yeah, I thought so too. It might be because I have to do it all in one click. Maybe it triggers when I break it all with one click, but I couldn't. Yeah. Anyway, what's this? Please be a House of Knives. Spin Doctor, fine. Oboe off the top. Oh, there was Spin Doctor in there. Okay, so if we ran back, we might have just gotten... Like, they might just res the Spin Doctor and we can't steal. So this was a good choice. And breaking the Anansi, because if we go for the Oboe, even if we steal the Oboe, like, we do get to 6 points, which is, like, it's very, very good. But we lose the Forked. Oh, okay. Kakugo, Oboe, Odoroshi, Snare. And Malinzi. Kakugo, Malinzi, Oboe, Odoroshi, Snare. Okay. Fine. R&D costs us... We probably just draw up here. It's not great. We do want to pressure the Spin Doctor, I think. Simulchip's fine. If only we could laundry Spin Doctors. If only. Shoot, I can't install Beth. We're still tagged. Okay, let's run this. If they let us trash this, we will. Yeah, okay. I mean, you could if you didn't fork the Anansi. I could what? Let's put the... Do we want to put the Pelongi down? Let's hold the Pelongi for now. Oh, I could laundry the spin? Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's true. Nowhere to laundry. Okay, what is that? What are we doing? We have Odoroshi, Malinzi, Kakugo, Oboe, and Snare. So this is a Snare. Because what happened, right? They mandatory drew. So this has to be a Snare. There has to be a Snare in this remote. That's an interesting play. Because they only drew one unknown card, and there's 2 cards in here. So one of these cards has to be a Snare. The other card is the upgrade that they top decked. And then this ice is either Odoroshi, Malinzi, or Kakugo. Odoroshi, Malinzi, Kakugo. Fine. If these prepaids were Rizekis, we would be doing so much better right now. So much better. Dang, what do we do? Install Pelongi, take a credit, take 2 credits in laundry R&D. That might be the best we've got. Because it costs us $2 to make that a sentry and break it. That's fine. Kind of gets us going. Code gate. Break. Anemone on top. Daily cast is good, so we can like clear tag, install daily cast next turn. Tank 1 damage to laundry R&D. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. We'll pay $2 for a card. They're double advancing an upgrade and then putting an ice on the remote. What is happening? Oh, it could be Oboe. That's true. It's Oboe? It's Oboe? What is happening? It is Oboe. So there's Pricex, there's Kakugos, there's Anemones. So this is like Anemone, Kakugo, Oboe. Okay. If it is Anemone, Kakugo, Oboe, then it costs us 2 cards, 3 cards, plus 4 cards is 7 cards, and we'll probably lose a card off Pricex, so that's 8 cards. We need 8 cards, but we actually need 7 because we have Anacam. So we played Diesel. Can we break through all this now? Anemone we could let fire. Kakugo we would have to pay for, but we can Palangi Unity it. Oh, we drew the second Harmony AR. Odoroshi would force you to access Urtica. We could break Odoroshi. Because Odoroshi's a code gate, I think. Oh no, it's a sentry. Never mind. So I guess if it's Odoroshi, we'll have to... we'll probably have to silence it for Revolver. Oh no, we can just pay 3 credits. Yeah, we can just pay 3 credits for Odoroshi. I have to play the Harmony. That kind of sucks. Kind of sucks. So we play this, draw a card, run. So we should draw first. And then we play this, which is free. So we have 8 cards. We need 8 cards. 2, 3, plus 4, plus 1. Okay, so it's 8 cards. And we're gonna end the turn on 0 cards, which is super risky. But I think we have to. So let's pick up... Oh boy. Okay, Gamble's one of them. Telework's one of them. Simulchip is one of them. I guess Forked, maybe? Or it's just Laundry. Laundry, Forked. Creative. Creative. We'll say okay, and we'll run the remote. Oh yeah, deep dive is a good idea. I don't know. Yeah, like they might be on low enough credits that deep dive works. Okay, this we have to... Wait, was I supposed to take the damage off this? If we jack out here, it's not the end of the world. Did we lose? Oh, we lost the Harmony too? That sucks. I have to... If we lose a card, we lose another card. And then we die too. So we have to pay 2. Sure, we'll pay 2. Yeah, because we can... If this is Kakugo, we could simulchip the paperclip in and then break. It's probably Kakugo. Oh. Okay, that's fine. Oh, are we a credit short from breaking that? Uh-oh. Is it fine? It's not fine. It's not fine. It's not fine. We're 1 short from breaking that. $2. Yeah, we're 1 short. Is there anything we can do? No, that just fires. That's really bad. They put the Malinzi on there. We're 1 short. I should have just taken the damage on the Anemone. So we'll take 1 net damage and then lose 7 cards. Yeah. This is fine. This is fine. What is this? Prisec. Yes. Oh, we could have taken 2 damage. But yeah, that's fine. We do have money coming in, so we can trash that. No, although we're left with 1 card in hand. Okay. 6 points. No way to die yet. Draw. Oh wait, we should run HQ. Let's draw one so we don't die to Anemone. And then we can like run HQ, run archives. Is there a reason to run HQ? Not really. I guess there is actually. Yeah, let's run HQ. Oh wait. I'm not smart. I forgot that drawing gives them $1. Don't I still die to Anemone with 2 cards? I do. Shh. We're gonna forget that ever happened, okay? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I do still die to Anemone with 2 cards. Gamble, Laundry. Snare. There's a snare in hand. We do need to watch out for snare. We're icing HQ. Take a credit, hedge fund, ice HQ. Fine. This costs us $2 to get through with Revolver. So we can go like credit, Laundry, R&D. And then we'll be out of cards. So I think we just take money. We'll just click for credits. No, because we have to make them do something. Yeah, so let's credit and then we'll Laundry R&D here. And we'll simulchip for Revolver. Lose the Palangi, pick up Revolver, encounter ice, pay 2. Oh, I was just going to ask why I didn't draw, because I thought I would draw, but I guess not yet. It's fine. If it is an oboe, we would run back. Hakarl. Fine. I thought we would draw that the second we played the Laundry, but we had to... The Laundry had to finish resolving first. So, that's fine. They should put the Hakarl on R&D. They don't. That's a mistake. Let's see if it comes to bite them. Agenda? Celebrity Gift. The remote we could run. But we won't. Draw a card. Yes. Spin Doctor. Okay. If that was House of Knives, that was a good play. But it was not House of Knives. Because I can only break a limited number of Sentry Subroutines here. We're at 6 points. We just need one agenda. Just need one agenda. Install advanced. So they're going to pitch an agenda here, probably. But we can't really run archives. Can we? We can like run R&D, run archives, run R&D. We can try to go for that. This is probably like an NGO. So yeah, so let's run R&D. We'll see the top card. Break. And then we'll run archives. Because if archives is a Carl, then it's a problem. Snare. Okay, so that's probably GG. I mean, it's not actually, because we just need to... We need to find one non-oboe agenda. We just can't steal oboes now. Oh, yes. Phew. Man, that was really close. Just need that one non-oboe agenda. Yeah, that's right. 6 points. 6 points. You can find it. Archives is Anemone. So we run Archives, we take 2 net damage. So if it wasn't Snare on R&D, and it was like a hedge fund or something, then we run Archives, and then we would have taken 2 net damage, and then Spin Doctor would have likely shuffled, or maybe not, because there's probably an Oboe in there, but Anemone doing 2 net damage to us means that we don't have to shuffle the Oboe away anymore. Okay, decent game. Oh wait, I forgot to. Oh, okay, yeah, I was gonna say. I didn't say bye before leaving. Yeah. Okay. Do we want to run that one again? Probably try against a different deck where we can kind of like run through our cards a lot more free. Yeah, let's try to run that one more time. Shameful display of manners from our Janet body. What do we got? We have a lot of games today. 13 that's a good amount. I'm happy that the lag issue seems to have been fixed. All right. Gagarin will be interesting because they don't have a lot of ice. So ice destruction will be quite good. Overclock is quite good. This is a fine hand. We'll see how many cards they have, because we might like voice pad, credit, gamble. Wait, what? Kept their hand. Drudge work, hit drudge work, install new remote. Sure. Install, credit, gamble, credit. Install, credit, gamble, run R&D. Bankers group. Sure, we'll deal with that. Oh, deep dive is good. Deep dive is very good. We have to make sure we have a program installed so we can steal SDS though. Install card new remote. They have 2 cards in hand. We do want to. We can probably just like overclock the DBS. So let's do that. Server 2. Pay to access. Trash for 4. Draw a card. Get a telework. Install telework. Hit telework. Beautiful turn. Beautiful, beautiful turn. Bankers group res. We'll have to go trash that. Econ hard hitting is fine. Not really. Diesel. Do we overclock the bankers? We have to trash the bankers this turn. We can hit telework and then laundry the bankers. Hit telework, install prepaid, laundry the bankers. Install prepaid, laundry the bankers. Yeah. Oh, I already played Diesel this turn, so we don't get an Anacam draw. Do we die? They have 2 cards. Oh my goodness, we do die. Okay. Yeah, like they got the goods. There's nothing we can do about that. You have to run. I guess we're doing another. Yeah, like there's like unless you're I mean, like I could have could have drawn a bit more like creatives to try to stay ahead of that. Couldn't find an SMC. I think we're only on 2 SMCs. Yeah, we are. So SMC misdirection on that diesel would have been good, but no dice. Pretty nutty draw from them too. Yeah, I mean, like, it's just you have to have econ, hard hitting, and high profile, and consulting can substitute in for 1 or 2 of those, but you know, you take the risk. So early on, if they have it, then you have to hope that you also have it, because we could have responded with the misdirection, but yeah. Yeah, we had a good start. Although it's interesting that because we're not Kate, so we have to install the prepaid ticket credit and then gamble. Because back when we were Kate, we could just install prepaid and then gamble. But at the same time, we have creative commission now, so we could just and dirty laundry. So if we had like dirty laundry or creative, our turn 1 could have been a little bit more elegant. Like, that's such a good turn 1. If you were to go Anacam prepaid and then take a credit and creative, or Anacam prepaid, install SMC creative, that's such a good turn. Anacam prepaid SMC creative. That's the 4 cards you want to see in your opening hand. And then the other card's a gamble. Or a Beth. But yeah. Anacam, prepaid, SMC creative. Creative commission's so good. Like, I think that is what makes Shaper better by a big stretch, is creative commission. All right, let's see if we can find another game tonight. Ooh, Joe, and also anybody else in Vancouver, also anybody else. I got accepted to residence at UBC today, so I will be living in residence at UBC next year, and it's like a place that's right next to the ocean. So it's pretty nice. That's cool. Much simpler than trying to find a rental. Yeah. Exactly. Overclock is good. Dirty Laundry's good. I'm so tempted to keep this. These cards are Revolver Forked, I guess, is a combo. Overclock is good. We're going to keep this. It's fine. Like, we get laundry money. We get creative money. Creative has a hat, too. Everybody has a hat. I like that. Yeah, it's simpler than finding a rental. It's right, like, it's so nice because it's actually right next to the law school. It's right next to the law school, and it's right next to the law school, and it's right next to the ocean. So it's like, should be pretty nice. Okay, so we have to play 3 cards here. So do we overclock? I was like, why do we have 4 credits? Yeah, right. Oh, man. Okay, so I guess we go in, like, Laundry Server 2? For Rashida? It's a pad campaign. Do we overclock the tiered? Yeah, I think so. It's a creditive drip. We'll trash it. For a click and 1. Doesn't feel great. And then we're probably gonna like play the other overclock to trash the pad campaign. But this way we can like respond to their stuff while keeping our money up. It's hardest to figure that out before moving here. Securing another place is so much easier. Yeah, and it's also, I think it's like decently cheap too. Draw Ice HQ, take a credit. Okay, so I can draw twice. Install prepaid. And then we overclock the pad campaign. This is a decent start from us. Like, I think I'm paying, the unres pad is going to drain another credit though, yeah. That's fine. They pay for it. Because otherwise I'm going to have to run the tier subscription later, and that's going to give them another credit. So. Yeah, it's a credit either way. Project Beal. From HQ into R&D. Okay, so there's no other agenda in HQ. Likely. So these are probably not agendas. If we're shuffling a Beal and installing 2 cards, it's probably not agendas, right? So I can draw once and then play 3 cards here. So we'll go Daily Cast, Death, SMC. See if they want to res Spin Doctor. They don't. They want to res Pad Campaign, that's fine. Yeah, I think I'm paying like 9,000. Like I think $9,000. Is it $9,000? Maybe like $9,300 or something like that for like a full 12 months. Install credit. Sure. Install. Okay, so we're not gonna get a lat draw this time. It's kind of sad. Oh wait, we totally are. Oh, but it's super risky. You know what? It's fine. Let's see if they're on Harder News. We're gonna trash that pad campaign. We're gonna play right into Harder News, but we have Daily Cast, Beth, and Telework on the board, so we can misdirect and clear next turn. So we'll just find out if they're in Harder News this way. For the year, 8 months. Yeah, it's for the year. So starting September all the way to like the term goes September to August. So it's 12 months for about I think $9,000. I can check the amount, but it's 9,000 something. Install credit. Fine. Okay, so we can draw once. We can hit this. Oh, actually, we hit it last. So let's install the prepaid. Oh, yeah, I guess we can't. We get a Anacam draw, we get a lat draw. I guess we'll get an Anacam draw. There we go. Boom, boom. Done. Yeah, what is the exact numbers? Let's find out. We're scoring Beal. That's fine. Draw. Draw again. No event. Really? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So sure. This doesn't trigger Anacam, which is kind of sad, but at least we can use the prepaid dollars. Diesel, this, and this. Say okay. And then we'll install the simul chip and get a lat draw. It's 9,274. Yeah. 9,274. It's like, how much personal space do you get? It's like archives take a credit. What happened first? Oh, okay. Sure. So we can like run that. Draw once. Let's gamble. Found another prepaid. Now, I believe we don't have to install the third prepaid. So let's run this. And then let's just put a simul chip down. Or we could put we'll put the revolver down, actually. Let's see. It's 180 square feet. It's 180 square feet with no bathroom. And I have to share the bathroom with one other person. So it's like, install credit, sure. Deep dive is good. Let's run here. We'll just go trash it. Hit this. Install simul chip. Take a credit. It's not exactly a shared suite. So I think the setup is that I have a room, and then there's a bathroom, and then there's another room. So we both use the same bathroom, but the two people are not in the same space as each other, except the bathroom. So I think we have like our own door that goes into the main hall. I haven't seen, there isn't like specific pictures of it, but there has been there's like descriptions. All right, let's see what this is. It's an endless EULA. Okay, so we can revolver it. Okay, so let's let all subs fire. And then we're gonna bounce. And then we're going to spoon or forked it. Do we think they have more code gates or more sentries? They probably have more code gates. Oh, actually, we need to use forked because we're going to break with revolver. Yeah, we don't have a choice. Because otherwise we'd have to, it also need to be a code gate, which it won't be, so. Okay, so we're going to make this a sentry. And then we're going to pay 6 counters to break it. And it's going to destroy it. And then it's going to be like a Prisec. Oh my goodness. It is. Cali testing? Sure. Okay, so we're tagged now. Deep Dive, prepaid, Spooned is gone. That's fine. Spooned was the best card there. Deep Dive is also good, but we can shuffle it back. Any kitchen facilities for your floor? I think it's like not that big of a residence. Credit, trash, bath makes sense. We want to just take advantage of them having no money here. So let's clear the tag in case we're on QPM, and then we're just gonna run. It's like, oh wow, that's actually gonna make us bounce. Oh no. Oh, I guess I could make that. No, we have to just bounce. That's the best pop-up window I've ever seen. Do we play the diesel? I guess so. And then we'll pitch the misdirect. I don't think we'll be on low enough credits to get hard hitting this game. I think the college, it's called Green College. You can go look that up on a map to see where exactly that is. But yeah, it's called Green College. It's not that big, so there isn't too many people. And I think there's like one communal kitchen that you can use. So there isn't like a kitchen for that floor, but I don't know how many floors there are. I don't think there are that many floors. Install credit. Sure. Install. Okay, so let's play this. It gets us a card. We've got knifed. That's pretty good. We can go and check out what this is. We might bounce and knifed it if it's an annoying enough ice. I doubt it is though. They only have $5. We're not resing. Is it a snare? It's a Cali testing. Sure. And then we'll install this, play this, get a lat draw. I like this deck. It's cool to play. It really reminds you of. Well, I don't know. All Anacam Blat decks are just fun to play because you can do so much stuff to for extra efficiency. Yeah, so Joe, you see it. It's like it's right next to the law school, and like it's in between the law school and the ocean. I don't know which way my room will be facing, but we'll have to see. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, so here we can diesel. We're looking for the other copy of Harmony AR so we can deep dive. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird. We can install. We're not gonna install second Palongi. Let's Dirty Laundry R&D. Oh, actually, no. This is not a mistake. I was gonna say it was a mistake because we're kind of committing to continuing, and we can't like bounce and knifed. But yeah. Dang it. Okay, fine. We'll just pay 6. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I should have just clicked the button. Prepaid decks are generally pretty fun anyway. Yeah, definitely. Hedge fund on top. Fine. Okay, so we're gonna knife this later. Although the pop-up windows are also kind of annoying. We could have knifed it now. Do we need to knife it now? No. I think the cutlery is more for remote play, right? Like, we'll just let them, like, they're gonna dirtle, and then we're also just gonna dirtle. Yeah. We're just gonna take 4. There's no reason to spend money here. We'll just run the remote. When they res the ice, we'll trash it. Unless you want to conduit lock. Yeah. I forgot that was in the deck. Oh, did we lose that? No, we just lost the deep dive. Okay, there is still conduit in the deck. Yeah, so we could conduit. Although I think we need to trash the pop-up window if we want to conduit. Data loop. So we'll put 2 cards on top. What card do we not care about? Because it's going to get shuffled. Oh, actually, no. We don't want to shuffle. Okay, so let's put 2 cards on top. And we're going to let it fire. And then we're gonna diesel, and then we're gonna knife it. We'll protect the Unity, and we'll protect the Palongi. And then we will. Oh, actually, that was not a good idea. Because now we're gonna shuffle it away. That's fine. Whatever. We have SMC. Launch campaign, we will trash. And then we'll run the other one. And then we'll get a lat draw. Pretty good. Pad campaign, sure. Not even using the telework, yeah. Credit attitude. Palana into R&D, good to know. Good to know. We can laundry archives here for money. Kind of pressures them a little bit. No, there's no reason to do that. There's the conduit. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's laundry archives. I was thinking, like, it might be awkward if this is a code gate we need to break, but we can just pawn a Jua. That's annoying. Because I want to break it with... Oh, wait. I have to add one of those cards to the top of the deck. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just break it with this. I do want to simul-chip the Revolver back, but Jua says I can't, so I can't. There's the Harmony. So we'll play that next turn. We'll hit this, and then we'll pitch the Anacam. We will need to, like, they have snares in the deck, so we'll have to not lose on cards. So I like the next, before I do anything, I have to play the Harmony. So we'll definitely put the Deep Dive back, and we'll put one copy of each Cutlatery back. We probably put like a simul-chip back. So if I like simul-chip the Paperclip for Revolver now, then we can put a simul-chip back into our deck. Ooh, or we can put the Beth back, actually. Both are good. Both are good. Let's not be fancy. So we're just going to play this for Forked, Knifed, Deep Dive, Spooned, and is the other Telework in here? It's not. So there's still another Telework. So we don't need, we're okay on money. Let's put the Beth back. Although the Beth might not be worth it at the end of the day, but we'll see. If this is Snare, that's unfortunate. But we'll check it out. Spin Doctor, sure. Yeah, I do want a Conduit, but I want to, like, I don't want this pop-up window to be here if we're going to Conduit, you know? They have 6 cards in hand. We can't let. Oh, no. Okay. I probably should install the Conduit. I don't know. I don't know what the plan is. Aside from just keep remote locking. It's probably fine, just remote locking. Let's do this. We should probably install SMC first. Although I'd like to just draw the Unity and put it down so we can keep the SMC as for HP. The hesitation there might make me think it was the Spin Dock, yeah. Special offer, sure. Snare, Spin Doctor, sure. This is good. We're getting rid of the Spin Doctors. We're making progress. Shuffling Endless Ulandia Loop. So they're getting Ice back. That makes sense. I just run HQ and pick them out of HQ now, right? We're gonna give them 3 credits here. It's fine. Biotic. Okay. We could get rid of the pop-up window. Nah, we'll just... It's so weird. Like, we only have... There's only 3 more pieces of ice that we can trash this game. And I don't think pop-up window is worth one of those, even though we are fucking through it over and over again. Am I scared of a snare last click? No. What have we seen? What was the other card we saw? Biotic, right? Divert power. Okay. 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 Oh, Beth gives us a click, so Deep Dive is going to be quite good. So we're playing like Vlad Grid Divert Power, are we? Or we're just like playing Divert Power to like D-res or pop-up windows and stuff. Let's find out. I feel like I want to get the Beth down. Install Beth before running. Pop-up window, sure. Snare? Probably. Cali testing? Trash it. San? Trash it. I'd rather not, but I guess so. Now we have to gamble. Daily casts? Install daily casts? Sure. If we get a 5-click turn and we deep dive, we probably win. Especially like the later the game goes, the higher the chance is that that'll be the game-winning play, right? Let's draw first. And then they're probably gonna res this ice. Do we overclock it? Install SMC, overclock it? Let's just run. It could be data loop. Like, it's probably something that we'll just bounce off of. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay, so fire. Okay, so we have to be prepared to steal Palana. So this costs us another $3. Shoot, we don't have enough to steal Palana. Oh, but they don't have enough to score Palana. They need $8 to score Palana. So this isn't Palana. Well, I mean, if it is, it's fine. So we can knife it. So go knifed. Oh, but then the pop-up window gives them enough money. Ah, the mighty pop-up window. The mighty pop-up window. So I have to overclock. Because I need 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. So I have to go credit, overclock. And then it's NGO friend. They do need to biotic, yeah. Okay, we're gonna leave it. Yeah, it's a tough choice. Because it like, if this isn't a Palana, then we can knifed it and then go in and steal it. What's happening? Are we short $1? Uh-oh. I think we're short $1. Uh-oh. This is just a giant Urtica cipher. Right? This is just a giant Urtica cipher. Okay, so what did we say we need? We need 13. I don't have 13. Oh, we can... Oh! Watch this. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Okay, okay, we run. I probably could have done this last turn. I definitely could have done this last turn. Maybe not definitely. Okay, we make it a barrier. And then we break. And then it goes away. And then we jack out. And then I need to draw a card in case it's Urtica Cipher. And then we run back with overclock. I probably could have done that last turn. So now we'll pay 1. They have to fire it so that I can use my overclock money. And we have enough. And we can pitch the SMC now because we have the Unity. They draw 3 cards. Fine. Let's run this. We're gonna get the Unity down. But to be fair, like, I played that exactly the way I needed to, because if I had ran, If I had ran and if I was short on stealing the Palana, the pop-up window would have given them the credit they needed to score it. So it was very important that I didn't hit a pop-up window that turn. Let's run this. It's a snare. That's fine. We lost the creative. That was the best card. I really wanted to play that creative. Wait, we lose the deep dive too? We lost deep dive Unity creative. Why? Why? Yeah, losing the deep dive is bad. So we have to like conduit now, do we? We also have to fork the endless Eula. Oh wait, no we don't. No we don't. We can play this. Yeah, this is fine actually. Okay, let's just draw the rest of our deck. And then we'll like hit this. What do we need the simul chips for? It's just Unity. Oh, and Revolver. We'll pre-install this. It's not a bad purge for them here. Should have just gone for deep dive to close the game. Yeah, maybe. Install server 11 credit. Okay, so we've been running every time, right? So let's run HQ. Does that even make sense? Yeah. I don't know what to do. We can't, we die to snare if we conduit and then play a Cutlatery. So, oh, maybe we should have Cutlary'd this. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. GG. Yeah, there are a lot of agendas left in the game. Instead of running the snare, we could have, like, even if it was an agenda, we let them score that, and we set up for, like, we play, like, what is that turn? We probably just take 4 credits and play Creative Commission, and then, or no, we take 3 credits, install Unity, and play Creative Commission. Actually, there's no reason to install Unity. Unless they ice, but we can, like, Palangi that. So yeah, we just take 4 credits, play Creative, and then the turn after we should have enough to deep dive with 5 clicks. No, we would have deep dived with 4 clicks because they didn't have money. They didn't have the $15 that we wanted them to have. It's an interesting game. The snares made it kind of deadly. Yeah, if they like biotic triple advance and then realize they're credit short and asked to take it back, I would have let them do that, for sure. But then, like, I guess it just means that they would have an extra 3 clicks and 7 credits. But I would still be able to steal the Palana. There's probably nothing they can do to stop that. Actually, that's not necessarily true. Because they could put a piece of ice on there, and then it cost me a bit more money. Eight out of 13 cards in R&D. Yeah, that's true. Hey, Deep Dive seeing 8 cards is a lot. I have yet to play Deep Dive. It's in my deck, but I have yet to actually play the card. Okay, I think that is that's all we got for today. I am yeah, I think we're gonna call the stream there. I will be back next week as usual. And yeah, I'll post this deck, and we'll have a nice 100% success rate on here. Hopefully we can get it a bit of attention, and then Joe, as you said, we can make Andre play it next week if we want. I imagine something like this would get it some attention. Yeah, it's like, it's neat but it's not good at all, but it's neat. So as I said, like it's something that's like really cool to look at and understand, but once you try to make it work, it's probably not consistent. But again, I'm saying all this about a deck with a 100% success rate. So, okay, that's all. See y'all later. Thanks for hanging out.